Hey everybody, Lee and I are here with the brand new soon-to-be released Genesis. It's got leather, it's big, 375 horsepower, it's beautiful. Lee, what would you do if I told you that you could get this car for a reasonable price?
Firstly, I'd say, well, what's a reasonable price? Because this looks like a very, very luxurious automobile.
So Lexus, BMW, Mercedes-Benz pricing?
Toyota pricing, high end, of course, absolutely.
Well, let me tell you that it's a Hyundai.
It's a Hyundai?
It's a Hyundai.
Okay. Well, it was nice being interviewed by you, sir.
Thank you. There again, a Hyundai doesn't do the job. It can look like gold, but it sells like silver.
Okay, this is Lee, the cool guy at Retrovision Media, and we're doing the Auto Show 2008 and 9 cars. Right now I'm sitting in the Jaguar XF Supercharged. I believe it has 420 horsepower. The base sticker price on this bad boy is going to run you about 62, maybe 63,000, and that's the base sticker price. There's other numbers, but it's a gorgeous automobile. We're talking about navigation system, the works. Beautiful, beautiful leather upholstery, but it's pretty much everything you could possibly want in a family car or a car just to get around and catch some of the hotties. This is Lee again with the Jaguar XF at the New York Auto Show at the Javits Center. One of the most beautiful things about this car are some of the features, the interior features. Check this out. Yes, why they need it, I don't know, but for those who can afford hideaway air vents, this is the car for you.
Hi everybody, I'm here with Kareem Habib, the lead exterior designer of the BMW Concept CS. Kareem, what was your biggest inspiration in designing this car?
Well, the inspiration actually started from one sort of brief, one idea, is what would like the vision of BMW be if it were to expand in this Gran Turismo type of niche. So a sort of luxury flagship for BMW. What would that vision be like?
Okay, luxury flagship. Will this be replacing any cars in the current model line, or will it be a whole new design for a BMW?
Well, this is just a show car at this point, so it's really just a vision. So it wouldn't be replacing anything were it to come into production.
Okay, great, so another great car in the BMW lineup. Now, Kareem, coming across the auto show floor, I noticed the front of the car, it very much reminded me of the BMW Z8. Were there any inspirations from previous BMWs that you incorporated into this car?
Well, the Z8 in a way is a good reference because of these very wide kidneys. But the major inspiration is what we call the shark nose, which BMWs had in the 60s and the 70s, and we wanted to bring that back in a modern fashion for a modern car.
The shark nose is beautiful, and up to roof it looks like, smaller back windows. The back kind of tails off into smaller and smaller. Was there any older nostalgic designs or any ideas from older cars that you took for this?
No, not nostalgic, but one of the key things is proportion. Right? How this greenhouse, exactly as you mentioned it, how it sits on the body. It's like really cab rearward, we call it, and it's very elegant in this kind of the way it flows into the rear deck.
Now, Kareem, can you explain a little bit to us about the inside design of the car?
Yeah, the design, first of all, was designed by Nadia Arnaout and Andre Franco-Luis. Nadia is from the Design Work Studio in California, so this was a joint work between Munich and California. The idea here is layers. As you can see on the dash, there's these kind of volumes that are layered one above the other, and that was our intention, to try and reinterpret luxury in a new way by playing with these volumes that are layered one on top of the other.
Beautiful. Very beautiful. I noticed a few little tricks when you open the door, that the little this emblem pops out on the side. I noticed some beautiful leather stitching on the dash, which is new and different. Any other tricks or hidden things that we should know about this car?
Well, you know, like what you notice on the outside is basically some of the fun we try to have when we do a show car, and more of the fun is what you can see on the instrument cluster here, And also an example of layering, you can notice that you have sort of layers that are circular layers, and you also have layers in the depth. So we really, try to be pretty consequent about this layered theme as well in the details.
Very good. Thank you for the interior tour. And what are our hopes of seeing this car in the U.S. in the near future?
Well, I can't say very much, but as long as you like this one, it's I guess it's the first step.
I put him on the spot, and he answered like a true professional. Kareem, thank you very much. Beautiful car.
Oh, the top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better.
I am here with the brand new 2009 Chevy Corvette ZR1. Now, this car is going to be limited production, 620 plus horsepower. If you take a look at the front brake rotors, 15.5 inches, the biggest ever on a production car, bigger than the Ferrari Enzo. Now this car will be made, like I said, limited production. It's supercharged. If you come around back, there's a supercharger window, clear through to the supercharger on the motor. 6-speed manual transmission, limited numbers. This car is going to be hard to come by. It's the showstopper here. Everybody at this auto show walks and stops at this car. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm here with GM specialist Tricia, and she was just explaining to us about the carbon fiber on the car. Can you just reiterate that and explain to the audience?
Yep, just by using carbon fiber on the roof panel alone, decrease 6 pounds off of the weight of the vehicle. You also find carbon fiber up front on the quarter panels, the hood, the splitter that you're seeing up front, the rocker molding, and also the roof bow itself. And
you said this car would be in limited production. Any idea of what we were talking with limited production? How many? How hard is it going to be to get one of these in the garage?
We're estimating to build 2,000 this year. That's not concrete.
2,000. If you see one, grab one. All right, everybody, we have to reach into our pockets pretty deep on this one, the $70,000 Nissan GTR. Now, as I come close, you can see these tires are not typical run-of-the-mill. They're nitrogen-filled tires to support a 3.8 liter, more than 500 horsepower, twin turbocharged 3.8 liter by Nissan. It's not based on the popular Skyline platform, as everybody would like to think. It's its own brand. It's its own car. It is pretty awesome. All right, we're about to get inside to this puppy here to check her out. As I get in, you'll notice the paddle shifters, a 6-speed automatic manual, auto manual they call them. We have a diagnostic screen, navigation, DVD, as well as engine diagnostics. It'll tell you when you need an oil change. It'll tell you if a sensor was tripped. It'll tell you when your gas is low, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, which is faster than the Corvette that we looked at previously. Just an awesome car. I really don't know what else to say about it. Hello everybody, I'm sitting here inside the Lincoln MKZ with Erin. She's going to explain the Sync audio system to us.
Okay, so basically Sync is integrating your cell phone and your MP3 player, iPod, Zune. Basically right in here is where you have a USB port, and that's how you hook up your media player. You can even put digital music files on a flash drive and just put that in there, so you don't even have to have a music player. And then with your cell phone, it's working through Bluetooth. So as long as your phone has Bluetooth capabilities, then you're all set there. Just takes a couple seconds to set that up. You go on the phone menu and you can hold up to 6 different phones. It pairs up 6 different phones. So pairing up the phone is very easy. You just go to the settings in your phone menu. It holds up to 6 phones there. You can see that the phone is hooked up right here. So it holds up to 6 phones. If you had another phone, you would just select it and hit connect. And then you're all set up. That process takes about 30 seconds, so it's very easy. The vocal commands for the phone menu would be call, and then someone from your phone book, dial, and then you could speak the number out loud, and then read message, and it'll read your text messages out to you. So I'll show you that. Phone.
Phone, please say a command.
Read message.
Welcome to the New York Auto Show. Isn't Sync great? Laughing out loud, winking smiley, hugs and kisses.